What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steals Forever, and I'm back back in the building. That's right, your boy Steals Forever is back in the building, hitting you guys for a quick impression video. And today's impression video is none other than Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, exclusively for the PlayStation 3, published by Namco Bandai, developed by Level 5. Man, I really don't know where to start. This is a great JRPG. It really lived up to all the hype and expectation that I was hoping that it would. Man, it's, like I said, it's very good. Very good. And gosh, man, where can I start? First of all, I'm gonna try to give my impression without giving too many spoilers away. So everything I'm talking about is kind of like not a spoiler, but just kind of telling you about what the game's about. First of all, you start off as a child or a young child named Oliver, and that's the protagonist. And his co-friend or co-partner is like the king of fairies, and basically he's in this town called Motorville, and basically some tragic things happen to his mom, and basically the fairy actually explains to him if he goes to this other world that he's from, then maybe there's a chance to bring his mom back by defeating this evil wizard, quote unquote, or witch, in that land, bringing back peace and happiness to their land, and in the process maybe finding or bringing back his mom. Simple enough in story, but as simple as it may sound, it's definitely like very enticing. It really brings you in the first late hour. It really makes a contact. It really connects to you as a story, and it brings you into the game. Graphically and sound, this game is excellent. It's on point. The art direction, which is handled by Studio Ghibli, nailed this game. Like, nailed it. Like, I mean, you really have to, like, the videos you see on YouTube really doesn't do this game any justice. This game is gorgeous. I mean, if you're really a fan of the anime style, or maybe like Zelda, Wind Waker, like you would eat this game up. You eat it up, yo. It's really graphically, this is great. The soundtrack is phenomenal. I'm already looking online trying to find the soundtrack of this game so I can go ahead and try to grab it, because I'm really just the dungeon music, the overworld music, just the simple piano riffs. This all goes together with the actual art direction. They really nailed it with that. I'm still beating myself in the head. I wish I would have run ahead and ordered the Wizard Edition of this game, which that collector's edition is really phenomenal. The only way you can get one right now is if you go pay like $300–400 on eBay, which I'm not. But if I ever have a chance to get it, it's normally regular price or anything. If Namco actually puts it back out to actually get, I'm definitely going to try to get one. But that's not either here or there, because this is about the impressions. And basically, the graphics, the sound, the gameplay is pretty much what you would expect from a JRPG. It's turn-based, and kind of the best way to explain it, because it doesn't really have summons. It's more like, I would compare it in a cross of kind of like Pokemon in a way, because Oliver actually can capture these little things called familiars, and he can capture them. And every familiar so far that I encountered, they're a little bit different. Like the first guy I got, he was kind of like maybe a warrior, and I think the second one would be more like a martial artist or a monk. And then the last one I just picked up, he seems like a mage, like a cleric mage, because he has a lot of healing spells and stuff. And basically what you can do, you can fight with Oliver, but Oliver is best used as like used for more strategy and magic. And basically you put these familiars in, the actual battle itself, and you pretty much battle with them. As you get further along in the game, you actually get more people in your party, and those people in the parties have familiars too, and pretty much the same thing. They actually control the familiars, but the people in your party can actually fight as well. Now the thing about the familiars are that they actually grow. You can upgrade them, weapons, armor, accessories. They all have specials, different specials. As you get stronger, you unlock different specials and skill sets that you can use in battles with the familiars, as you unlock different skills and magic for Oliver. You also can feed the familiars, and you can, depending on what you feed them, it actually increases different aspects of their, you know, like strength, magic, defense to magic, their actual how powerful their magic is. So you can do all that type of stuff. It's turn-based, but at the same time you can actually run around the map. You can do parries and counters and things. I mean, it's really in depth, and it really takes a little bit of time to get used to, because you have so much going on in an action battle when you're battling with these familiars, and that's really good too. The storyline, like I said before, was great. The action is great. The art direction is great. The sound is great, and I'm pretty much probably about 15 hours in. 15, I probably play it for about 4 or 5 more hours a day, and be 20 hours in, and I really feel I haven't even scratched the surface. When you go to towns, they have quests, errand boards, and they have quests. So you have quests and errand boards. So you can do errands for people, you can do quests, and as you do quests and errands, you get these stamps, and you can use these stamps like on a card, and as you fill the card up, you can actually spend those stamps or stamp cards for different little perks too. Like, just a little tip, not giving anything away, if you're in the very first town, make sure you do enough errands and quests to get at least 1 card done, and spend it on, I think it's sprint, because it makes you faster in the overworld, and you're definitely going to need that, because when you get to the overworld maps, they're like monsters everywhere, and if you're running at normal speed with Oliver, it's kind of like nearly impossible to actually dodge anything. So you spend a lot of time maybe fighting things that you maybe not want to fight. But if you get that perk where it adds speed to his sprint, it'll help you out a lot, tremendously. So that's my advice. Like, do enough errands and quests in the first city to unlock sprint. It's the second one. I can't remember if it's called sprint or not, but definitely unlock that. That'll help you out in the game. Other than that, man, I'm not going to really do too much more, because if I do too much more, I'm going to really have to start spoiling things. And this game right here is definitely about story. It's, you know, hands down, to me personally, this is the best JRPG this generation. Like, and I think that's like saying a lot coming from me, since I really love playing JRPGs. This hands down is my favorite JRPG this generation. PlayStation, Xbox, period. And it's probably going to be in my top 10 JRPGs of all times. If not, it's definitely in my top 15. But definitely I gotta say, this is in my top 10. I just don't know where it's at in my top 10 right now, which I might do another video about, just talking about my top 10 JRPGs all time. But definitely this is in my top 10. Definitely Neo Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. If you got a PlayStation 3 and you don't have this, and you like JRPGs, you're doing yourself a huge injustice. If you're thinking about getting into JRPGs and you're kind of on the fence, I definitely say give this a try. This is definitely a great game. Big ups to Studio Ghibli and Level 5 and Namco Bandai for even localizing this, bringing this over to the States. This is a wonderful title. And like I say, anybody who's in the JRPGs, I'm hoping you're playing it right now, or you're planning on picking this up. Definitely worth the pick up. Like always, leave some comments down below. Let me know if you got this game, what you think about it. If you're thinking about getting the game, let me know if you got it or you're thinking about getting it. Like always, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy Steels Forever. Later.